Hi, I am Nito-san, and I am majoring in computer science in Bilkent University. Today I'm going to present my Physics 101 lab project, and the aim of this experiment is to show that the static friction coefficient does not depend on the contacted surface area, but it depends on the contacted surface types. Here's all of the equipment I used in this experiment. Here's the wooden plank I will use as a surface. I weighted all of the metal blocks, wooden block and shoe with balance and recorded their values to table 1. After this, I began conducting the first part of the experiment. In the first half, I want to show that the friction coefficient depends on the surface types. So I began by putting wooden block on the plank and slowly started to tilt the wooden plank to see when will the wooden block will start to slip. I recorded the angle and calculated the static friction coefficient according to this formula on the screen. After that, I repeated this experiment for the shoe and the metal block. Here's the final table. This table shows us that the static friction coefficient does in fact depend on the surface type. And here's the results that I found from the University of Physics book. Here's the error percentages according to the expected values. After that, I conducted the second experiment. In second experiment, I repeat the same process from the first half of the experiment, but instead I am not going to use other materials. I will stick more metal blocks each other every time to prove that the surface area does not affect the static friction coefficient. I again record all the data I obtained from these experiments, and I plotted a graph which is on the screen to see how static friction coefficient changes with respect to surface area. And we observe that the slope of the trend line is close to 0, which is what we expected from this experiment. And we proved that Avantos' second law, which states that the static friction coefficient does not depend on the surface area. The errors in this experiment might be caused by the 0.5 divisions of the protractor, which is not very precise. Thanks for watching, that was all.